Today we will be making a very delicious caldo de papas con queso. First off, we're gonna start off cutting up half a white onion, sauteing it with 2 small portions of garlic, and a little bit of vegetable oil. After the onions and the garlic are sauteed, we are going to add 3 of the small Roma tomatoes. We're going to let this saute a little bit longer. There's many ways of cooking this this caldo de papa con queso, but this is the way I was taught. We're always gonna saute this on medium heat. We're gonna saute it for about 5 minutes, and then we're gonna add our potatoes that I have pre-cut already. Next up, I added the pre-cut potatoes. Some people like to leave the skin on them, but I don't. I just use the regular russet potatoes. I also like it with white potatoes, but I only had russet. So we're gonna let this heat up a little bit. We're mixing up all the garlic, the onion, and the tomatoes together with the potatoes. Next up, we're gonna add a little bit of some ground pepper and oregano leaves. Okay, let me mix. To get all the flavors in. After adding the potatoes, we will let it sit for about 5 minutes on medium heat, and we will continue to move it around. After the 5 minutes, we will add some water. We will add some salt and some tomato bouillon. Go ahead and put it in. Okay. So we're gonna add a little bit of salt because the tomato bouillon is very salty. And we can always add salt later. Okay, we're gonna leave it on medium heat. Normally I would add maybe 2 big pieces of cilantro, but we are out of cilantro. So I'm just gonna cover it up and let it sit. All right, now it's time to see if the potatoes are done. This has been about maybe 20 to 25 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and check if the potatoes are nice and soft. And it looks like they are. Okay, so the next step is you would actually add the chile poblanos to this. But since I have kids and I can't add chile poblanos because they think it's spicy, I won't add it. Next thing, I heated up some milk. And again, this is optional. Not everybody does it the same, but this is how I was taught. I heated up the milk. That way it won't go in cold because for some reason it's bad. Don't ask me why. So I'm gonna add a little bit of milk. There we go. Then, this is my favorite part, where we add the queso fresco. And again, you could add as much queso fresco as you'd like, or not. And again, right here is a perfect time to add more salt if you'd like to. I'm not gonna be adding more salt because I believe the queso fresco is already a little bit salty, and I think I added enough salt to it. So let's let it simmer for a bit, and we'll come back in about 5 minutes. All right, it's been about 5 or 6 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and see how this tastes. I am gonna go ahead and turn off the fire. And this looks delicious. It is missing the chile poblano, to be honest. But my kids love this. They love it. They add a little bit of lemon. And it's delicious. Just adding a little bit of lemon to taste. Thank you everybody for watching my recipe. Hopefully you would like to try it out and let me know how it goes. Yum.